brilliant. Hi guys, what is up? And I've just come back from the cinema from watching Avengers Infinity War Part 1. Yes, that's right, it's Part 1 because it's a two-part film, which will be concluded next year, which it's there unfortunately we have to wait a whole year to find out what actually happens at the end of Infinity War. But anyway, how was the first part of the movie? Brilliant. The first part of the movie was brilliant. It was funny, it was smart, it was witty, it had all your favourite Avengers characters coming into one, and I was just smiling. I couldn't stop smiling for the first hour and a half of this movie. It gave me tingles, gave me goosebumps. I was like, oh my god, it's here. Let me just show you what I mean by it. So I've been a long time fan of Marvel, and over the last 10 years I've anticipated this movie with real excitement. And over the last 6 or 7 months I didn't watch a single trailer of Infinity War. I saw the first trailer, the sneak peek trailer, and that's it. Was it worth it? Yes it was. The film was absolutely brilliant. So, probably about 6 years ago, I got the first of the Infinity War comics. This comic's brilliant, I definitely recommend you go and read it. Preferably before you watch the film, but obviously that's never going to happen. Opening weekend, you've probably already seen the film. If not, you're going to see it over the course of the next week. So Infinity War doesn't have all the characters in it that this film has had, but it had the same sort of atmosphere, and that was really, really brilliant. Part 2, we're going to have to wait to see, so let's just chuck that over there. So, I love this comic. I love this film even more for the first part. The second part of the film we'll talk about slightly later, because the second part, I didn't feel as happy with the second part as I did with the first part. But for the majority of it, it was good emotions. This film was a really fun film. I'll definitely recommend you go and watch it. So let's talk about the main characters. There aren't really any main characters. There's one thing with this movie which was brilliant. Lazy scripting or brilliance, I don't really know. But one thing, there were so many characters, there wasn't really a main character, which is sort of the whole idea of Avengers, but you've normally got Tony Stark and Captain America being main characters. You didn't see so much of them, which was interesting. You had, obviously, we're going into spoilers here now, so spoiler warning. You had Thanos, and you had Thanos' 4 followers, which you didn't really find anything about them, but then you never really do in the comics either. So they were alright, they were interesting enough, they had some abilities, one of them was magic, one of them had a stick, one of them was Hulk, but not Hulk. Which brings me on to the Hulk. Bruce Banner, well, it was Bruce Banner, which I really liked. It was a twist, it was something different that we haven't seen, because quite often you have him being the Hulk and not being Banner, and now we have him being Banner and not the Hulk, which is, it extends on his character, it builds on that thing, which I really like, because I like Bruce Banner. Costume design, as always, Marvel has increased everyone's costumes, changed them all about. Captain America is Steve Rogers, the old Captain America-y thing. He doesn't have the star, he doesn't have the shiny shield. It's all, we're doing this with or without the government, and you can't do anything to stop us, and if you try to, we'll stop you and then stop the bad guys and stuff. So he's got a new suit, you've got Iron Man's new suit, you've got Spider-Man's new suit. Thor, I love Thor's character, and I love the fact that Marvel, many people criticise Marvel for doing this, they make all the characters comedic, and they boost up the film with comedy to make it more light-hearted and funny, but not quite as serious a storyline. The complete opposite to the DC universe, of course, but it seems to be working. If you look at their box office and their revenue and money and figures and popularity, it works, people, okay? Comedy is key, along with good characters and good story arcs, and etc. So DC can take a few notes from that book. Thor was amazing. They carried it on from Thor Ragnarok. It was a lot of humour. And him with the Guardians, him and especially Rocket Raccoon, what is a brilliant match. And the whole sort of binding bit of the story was where Thor gets his new weapon, not a hammer, but an axe. And an axe that almost destroys Thanos. But unfortunately he's too late. Thanos clenches his fist and the film is over. Or so we think. See, if you've watched the film, you'll know that it ends with half the universe dying. And it's pretty unsatisfying. That's my one quarrel with this movie. This ending is unsatisfying. Of course, this has been done by Marvel on purpose to make you go next year and buy the tickets to Infinity War Part 2. Which, of course, everyone will be doing anyway. But they wanted to reassure you that you would do that. So they made it an unsatisfying ending. The bastards. And they made you watch 15 minutes of title screens before you can see the end credit scene. There were no mid-credit scenes, there was just an end credit scene which showed a Captain Marvel symbol. So yes, again, advertising their next movie, which you might not have otherwise seen, but of course you're going to after Black Panther's great success. So about that, my theory, I have a theory, so listening close, because you heard it from Josh976 first. You remember that little end credit scene we had in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where you had all those gold people? Those gold people whose names I will find, or attempt to find. Well, anyway, these like yellowy, goldeny, godlike people, you have the spaceships with no one in it and like try and kill the Guardians of the Galaxy type thing. You know what I'm talking about. Well, in that post-credit scene, we saw the main gaudy, evilly, Goldie Queen. That's the new name for it, Goldie Queen. And she created Adam. Now, where does the word Adam come from? Let me think. Adam and Eve. So, recreation, we've got God, we've got... what's that sound like? Oh, Thanos. He's recreating the world. This world will fall and from the ashes, bloody, bloody, blah. Adam, boom. And then we've got Captain Marvel, boom. And we've got part 2, kaboom. There you go, you heard it first from Josh976. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. What did you think of Avengers Infinity War? Let me know in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.